Greetings, I am Pillar Nexus, the Ancient Gladiator. Today with just a mess around in Minecraft, playing chat video. Yeah, this is the new world I ended up with after ditching my previous one. Got some leftover smithing templates. There's a lot of just generally aesthetic things they've seem to be doing with Minecraft lately. I need to find a use for all these blocks of copper. I want to build like something like the Colossus of Rhodes or something like that. You know, it's not the right element, but you know. Yeah, I keep coming back to this game just because it's something. Other games, it's like I don't know. Seems like too much of a commitment sometimes. But this game I just come back to because it's an easy one to come back to for me. Just show up. Mess around for a while. While like watching a stream or something. I'm showing a video. This world has been a gigantic pain in the ass with regard to trying to find iron. I almost should have stuck with the other world I had, but I just was getting frustrated. So, it was mainly playing chat, so what do I want to talk about? Work. Work is fine. It could be better, but it's fine. I'm just hoping they remember to use the hours I was asking about. So that my one check doesn't get completely screwed over. They remember to do it for the check I'm getting on Friday, so something. And that special assignment tomorrow, I'm gonna have to get up way the hell early. Make sure I catch my ride from work to the assignment location. And I get to come home from work tomorrow and find out whether or not I have an alternative adult responsibility. I'll just leave it at that. I'll plant these later. And then next week is an entirely different alternative adult responsibility for the year. Thankfully, I got to choose my time and day for that one of available slots, but yeah, I just don't want anything to come back and bite me in the ass later. Hey, why did you talk about this on this video? Is this you? Yeah, take care of all that stuff and don't have to worry about it. And things go a little bit more smoothly from here. Get rid of these things that I have to worry about by actually seeing if I need to worry about them in the first place. Let's see here. Alright. Safely navigate. Cactus maze. Alright. Yeah, this world has been kind of a silly one to deal with. Just wish I knew where the hell to go looking for iron. Finding like groups of 1 or 2, very rarely would I find more than that. And the thing is, I kind of need the iron now for the railway project in the Nether. I found some archaeological sites, so I've been able to get some use out of the brush. Yeah, we'll see how things are in the Nether. What else is going on? Just keeping up with VTubers still. I see Lily Hopkins had her birthday recently. Brandon's got his birthday coming up. Interesting to see all the January birthdays. Yeah, here's the railway project that I got done so far. This is where this one goes. I'm curious to see the entirety of the merch stuff coming for Endon. Because this check is going to be the good one. Little farm. Oh yeah, I still have stuff cooking. Mending and Luck of the Sea. It's like this game wants me to be fishing forever. Find more Nautilus shells. Eventually the whole beacon thing. And there's one cartographer I can go back to get the map for the ocean monument, but I'm not prepared for it. Not looking forward to that. The one thing I do have from that one cartographer is the woodland mansion. That whole endeavor was interesting. It was like the first time I ever got to deal with one of those things. It was way the hell out of the way. I had to really set some things up for it. Yeah. I'm going to show you what remains of the Woodland Mansion. Alright. I like using the diorite and the freaking nether just because it looks better to the eyes for me than all the freaking red. Speaking of content creation stuff, I'm currently thinking over that Rise of the Iconoclast story thing with the Echo Tracer and maybe doing something with that, like setting up a alternate Twitter account, alternate YouTube channel, and working those creative muscles on that. Yeah, this portal popped up right next to an Enderman Forest. That if I ever need to fight them, I'm going to set up a specialized combat bunker just for dealing with them. That's right. This is not at the top of a hill. It is right underground. Because I wasn't sure if setting it at the top of the hill is gonna lead to some issues. There it is. There's what remains of the freaking Woodland Mansion. It pulled some sneaky tactics of using dirt to cordon off the rooms and just generally sneaking around from outside or underground. I took a freaking torch to it just because I was so pissed off with some of the experience. The freaking evokers are evil. Yeah, that's the first time I ever got to take down a Woodland Mansion. I should find where those LAs went and find a use for them. Ever since I saw freaking mud bricks as a thing for Minecraft, it's like, you know what? I like this aesthetic. I want to do builds and stuff with those. It's like, okay, what do I need? I need water bottle. I need lots of dirt. I need lots of wheat. Oh, there's my backup dirt. There's my backup charcoal. I don't know if I'll return to this space. Kind of struggling to find materials. I'm just going to take the charcoal and head back home. And there's the great big forest of what the holy hell. Yeah, it was a combination of land and sea route getting over here. And I made some like little like one bed shacks for places I could stop by and just like rest if I am ever stuck at a point. This might be the other backup point for digging for iron, because I have no clue where else to look for it. Or at least just mine more diorite, because I'm gonna need it. I'm done here. Go take the portal. Go back home. See, I'm glad Minecraft is a thing. And I keep doing stuff for it and just making more and more. Okay. Anything else on my mind lately? The board game league I played the other day. Played it last night. Okay, is explaining things really so hard? Is listening to people explaining things really so hard? Is letting other people run their games really so hard? Let's just, you know. There's a lot of issues to deal with, and it's just going to come down to communication. and just generally working together on stuff. It's alright. We've got some company, and I'm gonna have to probably call it here in a minute. Yeah. Always come back and look for more iron later, but I just don't really think all this digging is going to lead to anything. I still, this is like an absolute fluke of finding that one iron vein in that one world. That's why I'm kind of half tempted to just say screw it, and because I had the world seed saved for that one, but I think it was part of it was my experience with the Nether in that one. It's not to my liking. Yeah. So, at some point, I'm going to have my tax return sorted out, and I'll have money in my account, and I'll be able to afford a new computer. I'm tempted to get an actual desktop setup, even though this whole work table setup that I have is not suited to it. And I just personally like having laptops for just being able to move them around to wherever the fuck I need them. That's just how I've always been since my college days. Because I can easily take the laptop computer anywhere. The desktop, not so much. Although between a slim tower and a flat screen monitor, it's probably easier to do now than 20 years ago. Yeah. That's why we keep bringing in the stone pickaxes, because it does a decent job of going through the netherrack at a decent speed instead of the uncontrollable speed of the anything better. Ooh. Keep a close eye open for any bit of lava. Don't want to run into trouble later. I know a lot of people like to make their own computers by just getting the parts and just putting them together and all that. I don't trust myself to make one and have it. And I'd rather, go with someone who actually knows what they're doing. My thing is I don't have any friends for computer building that I could go through. So I'm probably going to buy something that's, made by someone else for a store. And of course I want it to be good for VTuber stuff. And gaming. Because that's what I want to do. And then once I've got the computer, I'll start looking into getting an actual model. That is, if I'm actually going to see through this path further than where I'm going. Lately, I've not had a whole lot of energy to just for making content because I get home from work, I'm tired, I'm going to lay the hell down. I might listen, watch to content while doing exactly what I'm doing right now. Get more diorite. I'll do it later though. Alright. Yeah, with regard to villages, I think I've discovered all of 2 villages in this game. The one that's... Let me make sure I get my cardinal directions right. South. South of World Spawn. South and a bit to the southwest. Yeah. That's where I found my photographer. That's where a bunch of villagers got freaking stuck in a sand hole, and I had to basically get them out of there. It's like, how are you people still alive? Also had to make some. Also made some farmers there because there's like no freaking composters. It's like how did this get missed? Alright. Why did the subtitle say you were hissing? Alright. You know what, I'll sort this out another time. Alright. Okay, upcoming content. Let me get my shit together. Let me get my shit together and I'll be on the ball doing stuff again. Pillar loves tabletop games. You know what? I'll spoil it. I'm waiting for card sleeves, but The Witcher Old World. I finally got a copy. I finally got one. Yay. It was the last copy at the fucking game store. Because, of course, one game would be sold for the auction, or not the auction, the Board Game League. And then 2 other copies probably got purchased by people who wanted them. Left that last one there. And I was like, someone else is going to snag this one before I do. I need to get it first. And thankfully my last paycheck was good enough I could do it. So yeah. Pillar's Tabletop Games, The Witcher Old World. Pillar Games Shorts for that, and the everything after City of Remnants. So, Dwarf's Fall, Alchemist, Civilization New Dawn, The Witcher Old World. Yeah. I already did when I watched me play it solo for Pandemic. So that one ended inconclusively because I got to a point and I was distracted and I forgot whose turn it was, and it's like, oh crap. Whose turn was it? My brain was scrambled at that point. My focus was messed up. I was tired. So No clue how that would have ended. But anyway. So that leaves Watch Me Play It solo for possibly Terraforming Mars. And definitely the Witcher Old World. I love it. It's kind of crazy how I just find ways to keep revisiting the same game over and over. It's like Pillarless Tabletop Games, The Witcher Old World, Pillarless Tabletop Games, or Pillar Game Shorts for it, and then Watch Me Play Solo for it as well. It's like I gotta make the most of what is available to me and stretch it as far as I can. Cause I just kind of need to. So yeah, Pillar plays PC games, Darklands, Thief the Dark Project, and Civilization 5 are still on the table as options. I'm thinking Darklands next. It looks really freaking hard, but I'm I'm just curious to play it. I got kind of sidetracked last night reading through the historical notes and everything. And this Greater Germany in the 15th century and the craziness with politics and the church and all that stuff. This is a crazy time. And then the Showdown project, I'll keep it in mind as an option. I still have the base thumbnail for it. I'm gonna figure out what games to go with and work on that. There's still stuff to work on stitching wise, and I might make videos out of that. We'll see. I feel like I could get more progress doing it off video. At the same time, I'm not really working on them off video either. And having to feature it on video means I'm going to have to, make that progress. And then there's the live stream, watch me play, and chat. Advanced Civilization. That is, if the one thing I'm worried about for Friday doesn't require me, after all, I might do it Friday. Otherwise, early Saturday. We'll do that stream. And we'll go at least another 8 rounds. We'll try to push that through. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what other games are going to work live streaming. And I think if I do another live stream after that, it's just probably going to be another chatting stream. Hey, what else? I have this little green book that I've been putting my ideas into. Singing is still an option. RPG shorts are still an option. Hardcore runs for Halo and Diablo 1 are still an option. And I haven't really thought of anything else aside from that. the anime watch along for Shamanic Princess. I want to do that too. It's like I would probably personally watch it dubbed by myself, but I might just for the watch along deal with subtitles and just say fuck it. It's gonna be a video anyway, so it's like I don't need to worry about the watching chat. So I'm gonna focus on reading subtitles. Like, I don't know. I just don't like reading subtitles compared to hearing things in English. I'd rather hear it in a way that I understand and process it that way. I think that's just how my brain works or something. I'm looking at my copy of Eve Templar 1 and wondering, is doing a book club or some other reading thing an option? I don't know. I am reaching the bottom of my barrel of ideas. I can't keep buying new board games. I have my eye on one expansion box for one game somewhere, and that's probably gonna be the last thing I order games wise. Yeah, I just don't know what else I can do content wise. So, other than take all the PC games that I've played like only once and actually commit to playing them more. I can play FTL more because it's not a get to the end of the story, call it a good game. It's a play it and either we win or lose and then play it again. There's others along those lines. But yeah, there's just a lot of PC games I've kind of let go by the wayside. And I'm sorry about it. But I don't know, it's just finding the energy and the focus to come back to these things on my days. Sometimes it just gets hard. I'm just trying to focus more on resting. But we'll find things. We'll get creative. Get as creative as I can, and keep this channel going. Hell, if I ever get monetized, hell, if I ever get a massive fan base, and it's just an experiment to just try everything and see how things work out. So thank you for trying things with me in terms of watching the channel and leaving likes and comments and subscribing. And if you're following me on both YouTube and Twitter, thank you. There are people who are on Twitter that are clearly not the people who are following me on YouTube. It's like, okay, it's cool that you're following me, but are you gonna watch my content too? But anyway, sorry if I've been rambling too long or it's too bitchy or whatever, but I just needed to talk about something to someone, anyone. So, thank you for listening. This has been Pillar Nexus. I will see you another time.